Hello and welcome to Phil Haley Stadium on the campus of San Gorgonio High School here in San Bernardino, California. This is a Scenic West Athletic Conference matchup, or SWAC as it's also known, between the Snow College Badgers and your Community Christian College Saints. We get underway here with kickoff as the Badgers and Saints take off here. Saints in the white jerseys, black pants. The Badgers in the navy blue shorts and navy blue jersey with the orange shoulders and the white side, the tricolored jersey. With our first whistle of the game being an offsides here against the Badgers. Badgers being one of the best teams in the Scenic West. So the Saints looking for an upset here today. Badgers will play quick, will play fast, will play physical. Led by number 10, Elijah Tanger. Also on the field for the Badgers to start this one is Nick McNeil, Arthur Macri, Itsuki Matsuyama, Taylor Davis, Elijah Tanger, as previously mentioned, Ethan Boyd, Nick Gummo, Jabari Campbell, Oliver Fahentinola, Ricardo Huasilis, and Zachary Lifford. As Tanger is showing off that elite speed he has over there as a forward. He's a sophomore. First shot on goal. It misses wide left. The 11 on the field for the Saints go as this: Adrian Briseño Gutierrez, Yahir Flores, Emmanuel Cortez, Alvaro Morales Sotelo, Jesus Hernandez, Julio Dejaro, Tristan Neri, Ian Simonek, and Joshua Packwood, with Anthony Hernandez in net. Saints lost a tough one last Thursday over at Bobby Bonds Park, their other home site, as Cortez is trying to find Flores, and he does. Now he gets it back to Cortez. Now the Saints are in transition across. Can't quite get it all the way across the middle to Briseño Gutierrez. It is knocked away by Matsuyama. As I mentioned, the Saints lost a tough one. 2-1 was the final. Nearly went to overtime before a penalty kick was awarded to, a free kick was awarded to the Lizards of Truckee Meadow, and scored on a nice curvature kick that just got into the back top right corner and gave the Lizards a 2-1 victory late in that ballgame. Game plan is still more the same here today, as mentioned by head coach Eddie Gomez. Got to play fast, got to play it to the tune of the team. Make sure to stay on beat like you're playing a heavy metal song, as head coach Eddie Gomez is a heavy metal fanatic. And so he tries to get the rest of the team on board. And that's just kind of how they play. They play quick, they play loud, they play fast. They do play very aggressive, too, which is something that head coach Gomez has said in previous conversations, where their aggressiveness can be used against them as they are left defenseless when in transition. They're looking to change their fortunes here today with a big upset victory over Snow College. As Flores tries to leave that one for Cortez, but leads him a little too far. And it'll be a goal kick here for Nick McNeil. Here comes Tanger on the transition. Good stop there by Simonek. As Tanger, all you have to do is just lead him to where he needs to go, and he'll use his speed to do the rest. Very impressive speed over there from Tanger of the Badgers. That is the guy that the Saints are going to need to slow down here today. Corner kick far wide, headed back in, and then saved by the goaltender Hernandez. Now over to Briseño Gutierrez. He tried to get a handle on it, but lost it. Now here come the Badgers. Saints getting back into transition defensively very well there. Stop that ensuing attack. And now here come the Saints. Packwood with a little one-touch pass, trying to get it over to Simonek. Very vocal is this game from both benches and all 22 players on the field. As Simonek is trying to get physical with Tanger over there and try to slow him down a little bit. I'd like to hear the communication here. This at least lets you know that, hey, this is going to be a good one today, folks. Good save there by Neri. Sliding tackle to slow down the Badgers' momentum. And that's something the Saints are going to have to do here today is play their top-notch, their best game to get a victory over this very, very dominant Badgers team. A piece of trash on the field. Throw in for the Badgers. DeHaro tried to do a little bicycle kick. Flores heads that one down. Back over to Flores. Flores getting Briseño Gutierrez in transition. Out comes McNeil out of the net. Able to slow it down there. Handball called on Briseño Gutierrez. Inadvertently, though, he was trying to slow his momentum down, and the ball was kicked in his direction. He was trying to slow his hand down. Fortunately, got called for the handball. Happens. Doesn't happen often, but it happens. Zachary Liffers. Finding the middle. Now here is Boyd. Shot on goal, knocked away by Hernandez. Very tough kick there from Ricardo Rosales. I want to say it's Joselis, but I could be wrong. Most likely am, with all the 0 viewers of this game. I think in the women's game, we got up to like 8 viewers. So far in this men's game, currently it was 0, but we did have one. It was on for like 15 seconds. Here's Flores. Tried to find Briseño, but maybe it was Morales Sotelo. Either way, it's Badgers get the ball. Now come the Badgers. Saints playing very good defense here so far against this very quick Badgers offense, led by Elijah Tanger. Far long cross. And that one goes out of play. Top of the Saints canopy over there. So I'm looking over to the parking lot. Not as many people for the men's games as there was the women's game, but parking spots have opened up. So if you happen to be all of the 0 listeners and you want to come watch a free soccer game, there's plenty of parking. The pass was intended for Angel Franco from Anthony Hernandez, the goalkeeper, but led him a little too far and went out of bounds. Good battle over there with Hernandez and Fenatola. Saints haven't had very many offensive opportunities, but they have pretty much stayed in this game thus far through the first 15 minutes. It's not like Snow has completely dominated them. They've just a little bit quicker. As here comes Tanger. The shot on goal is wide to the left. Tanger has that elite speed, and so the Saints are doing everything they can to contain him. The Badgers in themselves are a very, very quick offense. As here's Flores now. Flores all by himself against 3 Snow defenders. He gets called for the whistle, trying to tackle and take the ball away. Now here comes Lifford. Lifford by himself against Packwood. Tries to get it over to Jualis, excuse me. Now the Saints have the ball. Cortez. Over to, I believe it's Hernandez. Hernandez to Flores. Back to Hernandez, but not quite enough. Heat, not much of a factor here today. It's a much cooler day, mostly cloudy skies. Sun has peeked out every once in a while, and you definitely feel the heat when the sun comes out. But for the most part, it's been a very cool day. It did rain overnight. The weird rain we got here in the month of September doesn't happen often, but it's always nice to feel when we get it. There's a great sliding tackle to stop the momentum. And now here's Tanger. Tanger tries to put it on goal, but a nice block there by Neri, jumping in front of the kick of Tanger. He took one off the ribs, and he's feeling it a little bit. But you know his teammates can appreciate the effort. That right there is the definition of putting your body on the line when it comes to being an athlete. And you always respect a player like that. Keeping his team in it. Here's the corner kick, headed out by Hernandez. Or excuse me, that was Franco. Actually, no, that was Simonek. My apologies. Jersey numbers are not on the front, so I'm just going based off of what I see in the back. And from way up here in the press box, it's hard to recognize their faces. Some of them have similar haircuts. I think it's a team thing. Unlike Packwood over there, rocking the mullet. Not the greatest of looks, but hey, he's rocking it well. Whistle blown here. It would be Badgers ball. Oh. Free kick there. Tanger with the behind the back leg kick, trying to sneak something in, but to no prevail. Packwood with the Alexi Lawless haircut for those soccer fans. All of 0 followers watching. Now here come the Badgers. Oscar Gonzalez over there fighting for the ball with Nick Gummo. And now here come the Badgers in trenches. Good save there by Hernandez. Snow is really putting the pressure on the Saints, and the Saints have been able to respond defensively. Now they just got to create their own opportunities here, create some kind of space, and hope they can find the back of the net and get the first score of the game. Here come the Badgers. Using that elite speed is Arthur Macri, also very, very fast. I want to ask the head coach for the Badgers, who's faster, Tanger or Macri? I want to say it's Tanger, but Macri is definitely right there at that same level. Mary in there playing defense. Tanger shoots it on goal. Now here comes Macri being defended by Gonzalez. Macri hits it off the post. Just missed off the right side of the post. And that right there was a break. So here's Hernandez with the free kick. Rocket one all the way to the other side of the field. Hernandez tried to get a handle on it but lost it. And now Lifford in transition cannot quite hold on to it and keep it in bounds, and it goes back to the Saints. And a throw in. Tanger can't quite hold on to it. He's trying to get the pass. From Campbell. Saints get a throw in here, right from center field over to Packwood. Packwood trying to recover the ball back after Flores nearly lost it. Badgers are just that much quicker and that they're able to get to the ball faster. Whistle called for the push. So it'll be a free kick. Whistle was blown on Alvaro Morales-Sotelo. So here's a free kick opportunity. This is exactly how the Saints lost last Thursday. On a free kick that found the top right corner. Packwood gets that one off of his back, and he really felt that one, because that one was a rocket off the foot. But now here come the Saints in transition. Hernandez and Flores. Flores now kicked away by, can't quite see who the jersey number is, but I believe it is Yuto Oari. Jersey numbers are kind of small to look at and read from up here. But now the Saints have a corner kick in their first real scoring opportunity here in this one. As we have hit the 21st minute mark in the first half. The corner headed out. Having to pick it up is Julio. That one goes away. Right back to Julio. Trying to get around Joselis. Joselis just knocks it right out. Throw in here, not quite a corner kick. It didn't go out the back of the line. Kick is going to be kicked out of play. And so the ball remained with the Saints. Throw in. That is Morales-Sotelo. And now here comes Snow. Snow thought they can get something going there, but Hernandez was ready. They're starting to pick up on what Snow is trying to do and trying to utilize that speed. So he's going to jump out there as quickly as possible, try to cut it down before anything gets started. They use the long passes, the long through balls to create some space. And now here come the Badgers. Badgers going to use their speed. Tanger was yelling for it. He was not happy he didn't get it as quickly as he wanted to. And now here we go. Losing it is Campbell. So the Saints were able to stop any offensive opportunity there. Still got 8 on the board for them.
I'll have to pick it up 3-0.
Just under 20 minutes left here in the first half. Still no score. It's been a good one. Both teams have been playing very physical, doing a good job defensively. Flores all by himself. Both players, both Flores, I believe it was Davis. Excuse me, it was Boyd. Pulling each other down. Boyd's now trying to talk to the ref, trying to figure out why that wasn't called. Flores, on the other hand, is like, don't matter. We both did it to each other. Fair game. Flores not trying to plead his case. Boyd was, though. Flores just plays the game hard. There's a throw in to Uribe. He's not able to handle it. Morales-Sotelo trying to get it to Uribe. And then to Flores, but unable to handle it. As that one right there is cause for a whistle. And they're going with the yellow flag, or the yellow card. As that one is on Uribe. That was a very, very hard hit on the back of the head of Boyd. So in that instance, Boyd has a case to plead. But I don't see him complaining about it now. He knows he got the call his way. So yellow card awarded to Uribe. With just a bit over 15 minutes left in this first half. Shot on goal, gets past Hernandez. But DeHaro was there to stop it. And then another shot on goal, and Hernandez blocks that one. So 2 shots on goal that nearly went in for the first score of the game for the Badgers. Instead, is now a corner kick. Here's the corner. Header way off the mark as that misses high and away. So it's still no score here in this one. Good kick. Knocked down by Campbell. Long cross here, trying to find James Miles. Miles and Daharo. Daharo is able to steal it away from Miles and get it over to Uribe. Uribe tries to put it in the middle of the field for Flores. Flores has to slide tackle to save it. There's a swing and a miss there by Davis. Now here's Franco. Franco's trying to get over there and help out Morales. But now the ball is all the way over in the other side of the field. That one goes out of play. Saints have been playing defense for most of this one, but have been able to stay to the task, be up to the task, and keep the Snow College Badgers off the scoreboard. So we still have no score here with just over 10 minutes to go left in the first half. Kick into the box. Miles tries to kick it on goal, but Daharo is there in front of him. Now there's an opportunity for Snow, but unable to handle the ball. Was that of Rodrigo Nascimento. So here's Boyd over to Miles, back to Boyd, over to Matsuyama. Now here is Joasilis. Now over to Maja. Over to Campbell. Campbell gets the ball back, and kicking it out of there is Morales Sotelo. So Snow has definitely had a lot of pressure on the Saints, but the Saints have been doing a good job of holding up that wall. Not backing down from this fight, as Neri's able to get a foot in there, knock it away, as does Franco. Now here's Simonek, one-on-one. Kick on goal, stopped, as Miles was trying to do a little spin kick and see if they can catch Hernandez sleeping. And Hernandez is able to knock it out of play. So we've reached 10 minutes left here in the first half, still no score. It's been a good battle, even though the Badgers have dominated with the ball on their offensive side of the field the entire time. The Saints have been up to the task of thwarting any offensive opportunities. kick knocked out by Neri. Here's a long cross over to Champio. Champois, maybe. It might be French. Misplaying the ball is Taylor Davis. And so now the ball will go to the Saints. So just trying to get it out of the defensive zone where the Saints and Davis misplays it. And now the Saints have a possible opportunity here. Cortez. Excuse me. Thought it was Cortez throwing it in. It wasn't. And then the Saints lose their opportunity again. Here's a long cross. Who are they trying to find in the corner? As a whistle is called. Whistle's called on Jesus Hernandez. Saints not liking the call, saying that he was playing the ball. Having Lute Avile Maja hit the deck hard. Nonetheless, the free kick, and this was about the distance of the free kick for Truckee Meadow back on Thursday. I gave him the go-ahead and winning goal late in the second half of that game. Hernandez is going to hope to prevent this one from going to the back of the net. Keeping this game tied. The kick. Back of the net once again. So this time it's the bottom right corner. On Thursday it was the top right. Today it's the bottom right. And it's a 1-0 Badgers lead here with just over 7 minutes left in the first half. So after all the pressure that the Badgers put on the Saints to put up a tally on the board, it was a free kick from just outside the box. It ends up being the tiebreaker. Stolen away from Boyd was Simonak. Push right there called against Matsuyama. time winding down here in the first half. The Saints trying to find the equalizer here. With worst case scenario, they going down by 2. I don't think that's going to happen. As Cortez heads that one. But not out of reach for the net. Ball's being headed around here. Finally stopped and get on the ground by Boyd. Good steal by Cortez. Cortez using a little footwork action, trying to get around Boyd. Gets around Boyd, but cannot get past the second Badgers defender. Hernandez coming out of the goal again to slow down the Badgers' momentum. There's Simonek. Stopping that pass, kicking it out of bounds. Boyd was trying to be a little too fancy with it. Being a little too fancy and cute. Almost lost it. As that one goes off the back of Neri. Putting his body on the line to stop that one. Here's Gallaga. Now Simonek. Simonek has his kick kicked away. Final 2 minutes here of the first half. Saints trail 1-0 after the free kick goal. I put the Badgers on the board first. Puts his body in front of it, does Christian Uribe. And now the Saints have the ball because of that selfless play. Here's Packwood. Over to Cortez. He's trying to get it through over to Franco, but under kicks it, and it's headed away by Matsuyama. Another save there by Hernandez. Final minute here of the first half. Not enough for time for a couple more plays, a couple more rallies here. Throw in. Ball remains with the Saints, looking to get one final drive here before time expires here in the first half. Over to Uribe. Uribe loses it. Pass it back to Neri. Neri over to Morales Sotelo. Sotelo. Back to Simonek. Whistle has not been called yet. I think they might have might let it run a little bit longer here. See what the official has to say. This kick by Cortez inside, just can't quite get it on net. And that will be the final play of the half. So the Saints go into halftime trailing by 1 in a very, very back and forth contest here at Phil Haley Stadium. We'll be back with the second half of this matchup after this halftime break. Again, Snow College Badgers 1, Community Christian College Saints nothing. Just realized the mic was still on. Hey, and we're back from Phil Haley Stadium here on the campus of San Gorgonio High School. The Scenic West Athletic Conference matchup between the Saints and the Badgers. Badgers lead this one 1-0 with a free kick goal midway through the first half, as there's already an early shove there from number 23, Zachary Lifforth. It has definitely been a very physical game here today, but it's something that's comes with the territory when you have guys with elite speed like that of the Badgers. And the Saints just trying to match up with them. This Saints men's team is very, very competitive. They will stay in ball games. It's now just a matter of being able to get those opportunities and take advantage of them. That one way off the mark. From Macri. And so it'll be Saints ball here. Now here come the Badgers. Shot on goal. Hits off the right post. I think Hernandez thought it was going to completely miss wide. Now here's Tanger with the rebound. Now Campbell does a little spin move. Header. Bounces over Hernandez and off the crossbar. So Macri gets an opportunity for a header. Hits it down on the ground. And it takes a high chopper over Hernandez. And the score is still 1-0. Very close to being a 2-0 game. Good stop there by Hernandez, nearly kicking it into the gut of Hernandez is Miles. Now the ball's in midfield. Macri trying to get around Cortez. Can't. Cortez gets him to back up. Slide there from Flores to slow down Macri. Now Miles. Long cross. Knocked down by Briseño Gutierrez and gets it over to Hernandez to stop the Badgers' drive. Now another very long cross this time to Tanger. Tanger knows it was just a little long as Hernandez was able to get to it. But Simonek did a very good job of staying toe-to-toe with Tanger and preventing him from catching up to that ball. So now here's Cortez. Cortez thought about hitting Morales-Sotelo, and he does this time. Then he tries to leave it first for Flores. I don't think Flores realized that's who he was going to. Franco tried to come in and try to put it in himself, but it was not before it was picked up. Nearly a handball from Macri there in transition. Trying to knock it down, slow it down. So good back and forth here. Badgers got on the board first on a free kick from just outside the box. Put them up 1-0. Saints still looking for a real true offensive opportunity, but they have been putting the pressure on when they've had the chances to. They just haven't been able to put anything on net that is worthy of going in the back of the net. We're already 5 minutes into this one. Flores got his foot stepped on, so I know that's got to hurt him. Now here's Macri using his footwork to get around. He leaves it for Miles. Miles can't quite keep it in bounds. A little update to the Scenic West standings. Salt Lake is at the top of the standings with their 2-0 record. This is just all based off of what's currently on the scenicwestsports.com website. Salt Lake at 2-0, Snow College at 2-1. Right behind them is Utah State Eastern at 1-1, and the College of Southern Nevada at 1-1. Truckee Meadows is at 1-2. With Colorado Northwestern and Community Christian tied at 0-1. And that is what is available as seen on the scenicwestsports.com website. If you want to follow all sports, not just men's and women's soccer, you can follow basketball, baseball, football, all the sports that are available on the Scenic West Athletic Conference website. We have ourselves a good one here between highly touted Snow College and one of the newer programs, as Gianni Curratero was trying to get around Campbell and couldn't quite get around him and threw him down to the ground for the whistle. One nothing game here, as that one is a bad lead by Boyd, taken by Gianni, but then loses it again. And now here comes Matsuyama, trying to get over to Macri, who can't handle it. Neri, trying to get around, can't. Now the pull on Frutis, but no whistle because he didn't fall to the ground. Cortez trying to leave it, but it slices away from Gianni, and Gianni pulls him down to the ground. And so there's another whistle, and it's another free kick. Official going to talk over to Gianni. Let him know, hey, this is your warning of calm down the physical play. Continue to be physical in your game, but there is a line, and try not to cross it. Now here come the Badgers. Here's Matsuyama trying to get it over to Miles. Can't. Finds Cortez. Instead does Hernandez. That was DeHaro. Packwood and Boyd going at it again. Looking at this Snow team, Boyd seems to be the most physical player on this team, as he has gotten into it with a couple of the Saints players thus far here in this game. Cortez trying to get a handle. And now here's Matsuyama. Matsuyama around DeHaro, tries to kick it on net, but Macri got in the way of his shot. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick. Little over halfway through this one. We are in the 33rd minute, or excuse me, 33 minutes left in this one. Excuse me, not the 33rd minute, but 33 minutes left in this one. As here goes Macri using that speed, looking for Miles. Instead, tries to go the top right corner, misses wide. So 1-0 is the score.
For Jags. For it's for one of the players. So I'm going for one of the two of them. Yeah.
Where's she at right now?
She says she's coming, so I can't tell her. Oh yeah, stiffened my neck last night. When I stepped wrong.
Hernandez with the kick to midfield. Goes right back to him after the header from Ono. Unless that is Nick Gummo. Can't quite tell with the jersey numbers. It's hard to read from up here. Get a second look at it. It was Nick Gummo. Just heading it back and forth. And there's the whistle. They're going to say we'll give the whistle to Simonek. No ill intentions there, though, as he was trying to play the ball. He just happened to clip Tanger. So no card will be given. This official's been all over it. Last couple games that I've broadcasted, the officials kind of just point. All right, that's where the ball starts. This official's been on top of it and running to the spot. And he's like sprinting over there. We got some physical play going on down in the box. Now the ball has made its way over to center field. Packwood. In comes Campbell. Campbell takes it away. Packwood once again laying out his body there as Neri's trying to kick that one out of there. Hernandez and Packwood fighting with Matsuyama. Packwood really trying to fight with Matsuyama here, and Matsuyama wins. And then there comes Neri with the sliding tackle. So this has been a good one thus far here as we've hit 30 minutes left in this game. There's Flores. Over to Hernandez. Jesus Hernandez, that is. Trying to get around one player. Can't quite.
He's watching the phone.
Or the clock watching. Yeah, I'm
He said
just
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I'm just scoreboard.
Matsuyama tries to head that one. Taharo finds Morales Sotelo over to Cortez. Back to Sotelo. Trying to get to Flores. As Miles missed that one. And then there's a long kick. Trying to get it to Flores. Tanger, a very colorful player. He's always showing his emotion, knows when he messes up, makes a bad pass, or gets a bad jump. He'll let you know that he messed up. But with his elite speed, I'm pretty sure he can make up for that. He's shown it definitely here today. Hasn't put a score on the board yet. Hasn't found himself in the stats column. But definitely someone to watch out for. And if this game remains a 1-0 game, or if the Saints happen to tie this, look to him to be the difference maker in this one. Miles can't quite get it back to Matsuyama. Here's Boyd and the pass from Davis. Joselis over to Campbell, back to Joselis. Finds Miles. Miles gets past Packwood. Tries to get it to Matsuyama. But Taharo doesn't let it. That one finds the back of the net from Boyd. Ethan Boyd puts the Badgers up by 2.
Badgers.
What looked like was about to be a cleared ball. Ethan Boyd comes in out of nowhere and just rockets one past Hernandez, and it's 2-0 Badgers here in the second half.
That was for me.
So now the Saints are tasked with a very tough challenge here. Just trying to come back from down 2. Shot on goal once again, this time blocked by Hernandez. He's not very happy with his defensive line as they're allowing too many shots on goal opportunities to the Badgers. He's been working really hard over there in net. And unfortunately, two balls have reached past him. Quarter kick, headed, nearly went in as trying to get it to Flores. Flores comes in, Boyd, but it goes out and it stays with the Badgers. Header, no good from Fentola. Bad pass there from Packwood. Hernandez trying to talk to the official, trying to plead with them how physical this Badgers team is and how much they're putting the Saints players in danger. Sometimes it gets a little too aggressive, to the point where it's not even soccer anymore. But nonetheless, play resumes, and the Badgers regain possession. Saints have not been able to control the ball all game. They've been playing from behind since the get-go. Packwood, good ball stop there, trying to get around Maja. They're just playing a little bit of keep away. There's Matsuyama. Simonek over to Cortez. There's Flores, who gets pushed to the ground. No whistle. Losing the handle there is Maja. Substitution now here for the Badgers.
Man, dude, you see me.
I'll see you Monday.
All right, man.
Headed away by Neri. Now here we are in the box, losing it. But it's going to be a goal kick. As Fenton could not quite handle it well enough to keep it in before putting the shot on goal. We have just under 20 minutes left in this ball game. Saints trail 2-0. Ethan Boyd had the insurance goal just minutes ago to extend that lead to 2-0. Matsuyama's shot on goal misses wide left. And we're going to take a quick timeout here. I guess they are going to award a water break. Unless both teams don't want it. Or actually, we're having a substitution here. New goaltender coming in for the Saints. Anthony Hernandez is walking off. It'll be Andy James to take over in net for the Saints. Head coach Eddie Gomez is going to give Hernandez the rest of the game off. So valiant effort by Anthony Hernandez here today. Just caught a couple of bad breaks, which led to goals. For the most part, he did a hell of a job of limiting the Badgers to only 2. So now he makes way for Andy James. His offside is called. Whistle called. Saints not liking the call, Cortez especially. Simonek putting his body in front of that one. It has been a very, very physical game. So every little call that doesn't go either team's way, they're not going to be happy about it because both sides are beating each other up. Makes for a really great game, though. Even though it's a 2-0 game, it's still a very good game. It hasn't been very predictable of when the team is going to score. Getting a little chirpy around here. I know for those of you watching, listening, you can't really hear what's going on the field, but you can hear everything up here. It definitely is getting a little chirpy, not only from the players, but from the coaches to the officials. Kick on goal. Nice block there by James. Another opportunity on goal. Kick. Gets right past him, and it's 3-0. Richard Henry comes out of left field or center field, whichever sport you want to make reference to, and just rockets one right past James, and it's 3-0 Badgers. Whistle called against the Badgers. And bench coach Chris Packwood making it known he loves the call. Now the official is going to go speak to both head coaches. I think just to talk about the physicality of today's game, trying to get them to calm down. I know both head coaches love to see the physicality. I think it's just the sarcasm that the official cannot handle. As a yellow card is being given. And so after that meeting with the official, with both head coaches just want to see a good ball game. Very physical, very loud. It's just the nature of competition. Sometimes the officials can't handle the sarcasm that comes with being a coach. Official just talking it over with both coaches. Let them know why this was being said, why this is needing to be done. There's no whistle is called there, but no whistle needed to be called. And I think now the official is trying to slowly put the whistle away more and looking more for blatant calls. As there's one right there, as you can clearly tell he was trying to bump him out of the way. The two previous physical plays were, just unfortunate foot trippings, because they're trying to play the ball. This one was clearly trying to run him off the field so he can try to get the ball himself. So good call there from the official. I think the official's starting to really get a feel for this game. And that's what you always appreciate out of any official in any sport is, having a feel for the game, understanding the nature of the competition. And when you can have an official that can officiate the game to how it's being played, the game becomes more enjoyable. Here's the corner. Yellow card being given to Neri after knocking somebody down. I can't quite tell who it is, but it looks like he's down hard. Looks like it's number 14, Rodrigo Nascimento. As he got knocked down on that corner kick. But, the ball goes in the air and everybody's trying to head it. Somebody's bound to get hit in the face. Now here's a long kick. Nobody's able to knock that one down with their head. Here's the kick. Finds the back of the net. Does Oliver Fentanola. And it is now 4-0 Badgers here, and it's starting to become an onslaught. I don't know if it was a good thing to take out Anthony Hernandez or a good thing to put in Andy James. Either way, it's 4-0. And that pretty much seals it and is the dagger right there as there's just under 10 minutes left in this one, and it's a 4-0 Badgers lead. And I just realized I have not been moving the camera, so I apologize if you missed that goal. But if you're a fan of the Saints, it's a good thing you missed it. Because it's now 4-0 Badgers. We're one-man crew up here working the camera and the audio. It's a one-man crew working the clock. It's a one-man crew everywhere we work. But nonetheless, we're doing the best job we can to provide you Saints soccer. As now here come the Badgers looking to just pour it on now and playing fast and not slowing down. All gas, no brakes. Header kicked out there. Whistle being called for I don't know what. You can't call that. Out of all the most physical plays in this entire game, that was the least physical play to make a call on. And that's something that irks me, is that when a player puts himself in that kind of position to where he knows he's going to fall on his butt, why are you going to make that whistle call? And you can clearly tell that the Badgers are laughing because they know they shouldn't have gotten that call. They know they milked it. But instead, they give themselves the free kick awarded. That right there is just not having a feel. But that's officiating for you. 1 minute they make a good call. The next minute, you wonder why they made that specific call. James is easily able to stop that one. After Flores was awarded the free kick. He's still dancing around over there like, yeah, I just stole a call. Oh, there it is again. Another whistle. That one was more of a physical play, but still. I don't know how you can call somebody for playing the ball and someone leaving their feet and falling and calling the whistle on the person who's making a play on the ball. At this point, you got to ask, am I even allowed to be a physical player? I think that's exactly what the question was being asked by Brian Jose, trying to figure out, okay, what do I have to do to not be called for that? So the official has now told him, okay, this is what you got to do, and now he understands. So hopefully now he doesn't get called for any of those physical plays anymore. There's just over 5 minutes left here in this one. It's Badgers 4, Saints 0. This is all but over after the third Badgers goal. Now it's just a matter of semantics and letting the clock run out. But based off of the way these Badgers play, they're not gonna slow down their momentum here. They're going to keep their foot on the gas and try to continue pouring it on. As there's a header there knocked away by Frutis. There's Briseño Gutierrez losing it, trying to pass it back to Frutis. Now whistle's called against Miles. So the ball go to the Saints. Long kick. Headed by Harrison Taylor. Now Franco over to Gonzalez. Stolen away by Champio. Or Champolo. Not quite sure how to pronounce that name. I feel like it's French. Ends in O-U-X. Sounds like a French name. If you speak French, you probably know how to say it correctly. But for now, it's going to be Champio. Good steal there by Morales Sotelo. But unfortunately, whistle was called, saying that the whistle that was blown as it goes to the Badgers. In the box, trying to put it in net, was Hiroki Okada. Was not able to handle it. The Saints defense was able to knock it away from him. Now here's Franco. Franco over to Hernandez. Hernandez over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Briseño. Gets stolen by Otari. Oh, excuse me, Oari, not Otari. Oari. Staying on his feet there is Hugo Champio. Here's Matsuyama. Or excuse me, Okada. Nearly putting it in goal. So 1 minute remaining left in this one. It's all but over. Saints trail 4-0. James kicks it out to center field. Saints going to try to salvage one goal here, but I don't think the Badgers are going to let him. As Gummo was really putting the pressure on Hernandez to keep it in play and steal it away and try to get one more goal score on the board for the Badgers. So with the clock finally hitting the final whistle here, we're going to go one more play here before the final whistle blows. The official waiting for that final play. And there is the final whistle, and that is the final score here from this one. So the Saints fall to the Badgers of Snow College by the final 4-0. Snow College remains at the top of the conference standings, while the Saints remain at the bottom of the conference standings. They will meet one more time up in Snow in Utah. So once again from Phil Haley Stadium here on the campus of San Gorgonio High School in San Bernardino, California, your Saints of Community Christian College fall to the Badgers of Snow College 4-0. We thank you for watching this broadcast on the Ladder Sports YouTube channel, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. Have a great day, everybody.